I don't know why I'm like doing that. Just decide, nah, I'm not gonna work. Like, yeah, I know I didn't use it at all this day. But that's still weird that, despite it clearly having the fucking lie on, which you just must see. Yeah, it didn't want to didn't want to work. So I reconnected it. I'm pretty sure it's done that for all of the other times as well. You know, doesn't exactly sound great. The last time, I took a considerable amount of time just to get one Pokemon with Rock Slide. Hello, Howie. Are the levels all equal? No, but don't have much of a choice. Anyone who did watch the previous stream would know how much I had to suffer. And yes, I did that all for it to change to winter. Because it is now. Seeing as it always is in this game whenever it reaches December. How much is vary? Is it going to be like for 75% of the stream? At least you're warning me now. Oh, yeah. I may have actually not checked who they are playing actually. Oh, fuck. That's no good, is it? Yeah, meanwhile that's going on, eventually England is just gonna suffer as well. They will. I'm expecting it. Because they may have won against Senegal, but whoever the fuck they're facing in quarterfinals, that's right, is currently France, so yes. England have no fucking chance. France are gonna demolish England. I just know it. I hope all your levels are fine. Is that the last one? I don't remember. My nose still got. I still got at least one more. Hmm. I mean, if you're saying that was England, I'm not surprised. And of course, the first one I face when I have Rock Slide, it's fucking Dwebble. At least I have Melclaw. And I forgot to reapply animations. Fucking shit. Well, if you mean in terms of like Twitch-wise, it's dead because there's no longer the hot new thing. Oh, that is very promising if it can take a Swallow out with a one-shot. Because I did see in like what Twitch was recommending me, and not one was Scarlet and Violet. Although then again, whatever they suggest ends up not being so great. I mean, there is one emulator that apparently works specifically for it so that it's more consistent. Also, Ricky, I just realized was you saying that you've said it to me in private beforehand. Well, I guess in the group chat. Stop making it seem like I need to only play Scarlet. I have a series that I started before it came out. Yes, FPS rolls may be great, but then if it just straight up crashes and somehow corrupts the file, I mean, I can see those sixes you put in the end. But we surprisingly only had one gym trainer left. Okay, why is the music being really weird? It's also really fucking awesome. So if I can take on a Swalloon at level 20, then shouldn't be too hard for level 22. Okay, we got the flinch, but why am I seeing the frame drops? That's no good. Okay, at least using the Hyper Potion now does mean that there's one less for when it's a Leavani. I don't know if Swalloon is more defensive than Leavani, or like either they have that situation, or it's just Leavani is better in every single stat. And yes, I managed to miss Roxanne like twice. Because of course. But it's also... I've already been slowed, so... Oh, I have a feeling that it's not going to go well. Yep, there it is. Well, we can't get the flinches off. And also, it... did not do what I wanted to do. There may be a low chance for it to miss, but it's the AI. It's not going to fucking miss. Yeah, Libani is just faster than my entire team. Well, let's see if I can try and do that without being fucking slowed. Because yes, I don't know if I can attempt to like get... No, it's not outspeed, but a speed tie at least. Because oh my fucking... Like, I know Livani is fully evolved and Jorba is close. I don't want it to be an Excadrill just for this. That would seem a bit too overpowered, honestly. So, hopefully that's only damage range. I mean, you really can't, unless you were very illiterate. Or it's in... Oh, is it not even a... Okay, I managed to still get the flinch. Or at the same time, I don't think it's a damage range, I just can't get the one shot off. I really can't. Gets us up. We're in the best spot. The only thing I can hope for is Levani not being faster than me. Yes! All it took was for us to not be slowed by String Shot twice. I think in the newer games is made to be... Well, it's either this one or newer games where... Yeah, it's the newer ones. Where String Shot now lowers speed by 2 stages. I do not know when they did that. Because I've known for years it was only 1 stage. So I genuinely don't know when they did that. Of course it is a fucking crit, you bastard. Yeah, one's not gonna be missing that fucking razor leaf. So, I'm pretty sure I can very much win this. It's just that I have been unlucky with enough string shots to slow me down massively, missing, and being critted when I know I can survive. Like, I knew this was gonna give me some trouble. Because bug resists ground, so I can't use my main stab attacks. Come the fuck on! This is getting ridiculous. Like, I can't even attempt to get the crit off of a SWAT wound. Because somehow I managed to get the flinch twice with Swadloon. Like first try. And no crit. How have I managed to get that 3 times? Like 3 times first time I use Rock Slide on the Swadloon, I get the flinch. How is that possible? Oh no, oh come on. Right, yep. I have a feeling that this is not gonna go well. Okay, yeah, it takes 1 string shot for me to be outspared. Cool. Can I get crit now? Oh. That would be too much, wouldn't it? Well, I'm gonna have to do some sacrificial play here. If it means winning. I'm sorry, Spermazoid. But this is what I have to do if I have any resemblance of winning. There we go. The only way I could ever think of winning that, so that the speed drop didn't exist. It would be really easy if I just had my water type out, because then I could just use whatever the move is, I forgot. Wait, hang on. Does rock resist itself? I actually don't know. Now I'm gonna have to actually test that out. It doesn't! What? I still didn't get the Oko? That is just cruel, game. Outright cruel. Still interesting that The gym leader sent out his ace second? You know, because normally they do that last. I don't know what you mean by get 360p. I really don't. Okay, level 4 and definitely high for this bit. But then it's only traded. Well, can you not manually set it so that it's a lower quality? Is that not possible for streams? Like, I'm pretty sure in quality you can scroll down to 360p. Like, where it says quality, it's on 10. Okay, you're doing that good. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using Struggle Bug. At least I'm not thinking that we will. I mean, we might if we absolutely need it for coverage. Now this should mean... I mean, once I get back to the Pokemon Center. Heal the mons. And because I did not do it last stream, I may have forgotten to thank the follower, most recent one. Caper Cafe! It was just unexpectedly because it was right after one stream. And then I forgot about it when coming into the last one. And only remembered at the start of this one. But also at the same time, I have not seen the person in chat. So he's not gonna know, like... What are you doing here, Corans? Oh, shit, what the fuck? I was about to say, if I pause that one... Oh, that 100 follow... If you're saying that's 100 followers in one stream, that will be at least a couple years from now. If it's not... It's... Wait, is it? Oh god, my voice has gone to shit. Is it really that much of a spoiler to say this is just Corez? Someone who appears in Gen 7 and is not for Team Plasma anymore? Self-confidence and others don't seem to be. Yeah, one that's why I have self-confidence. It essentially bulldozed after some attempts. The bug gym. Nearly 3 badges. Nearly 3! It took me a lot of effort to get that third one. So, Curse, shut the fuck up. Fantastic, I'm not sure how you're doing it, but you're bringing out the power of your Pokemon. Oh god. I don't want anything to do with OnlyFans. I wish it didn't exist, honestly. Excuse me, excited. Oh, okay, yeah, wasn't that much of a spoiler. Considering he says his name here. If he said it later, then I would have said it was. And it would have been my fault, because I don't remember the text in these games. Theme research is bringing out the power of Pokemon. Okay, it's a bit early for that, because a generation later, we have Megas. The widely underutilized Megas only really seen in competitive. Bring it out, power Pokemon. Is it possible to bring out that maximum power through the bond they share with their trains? Oh yeah, totally not foreshadowing Mega Evolution here. But totally is not how all of that works. Was there some other different method? Yes, Megas. Not really Z-moves. But then I guess when you also have Dynamax in? Kind of the same thing. It's my favorite by Burn review. Do you find this acceptable? Yes. Oh my god, he just disappeared and they didn't even try to make that look good. I think. How many of these do I have? 5. I am gonna need a lot more. Yep, we got speed up again. Because you don't want to deal with me. No lemonades, and I notice I haven't got the thing where it allows me to get 2 for the price of 1. Is that like a 1% chance? I don't know if it is. Okay, I don't know how many that was, but I didn't want to do that forever. It was 9. I'm guessing we have at least 1 battle with Corres, and then... Yep, okay, I keep on forgetting about this one trainer that just rebattles you every time. Oh, I don't even know if that's a great placement for this, or it's just completely fine. Oh, probably was. There we go. Spermatozoid doing something rather than just being fodder. Okay. Yes. Do try not get upset or Portugal destroy Switzerland. Because in 4 days, England are going to get demolished against France. Stop. Wherever you, what's my interested in what's behind? Oh, that's not great. Especially in a time like this. You know, rarely ever would Switzerland play against Portugal. Oh man, rocks. Pokemon known as Crystal, and I don't get to use any of them because they're buggered rock type. With this device I created to energize Pokemon, I'll do an animation and send them away. Maybe Switzerland might be. Wow. Would it be? Like, surely it would be quieter if you win, but then I don't know if you have a chance to, because it said it was 2-0 at one point. So I'm not going to check, I'm going to continue playing the game. Those Crystal. Are they just lying there out of energy? Their boulders on their backs? Well, clearly we're doing something, because they stopped me from getting a great, well, 2 great mons. Plasma said we should recognize spell wrong the potential in Pokemon and liberate them from humans. I disagree. Firstly, it should be humans who bring out the hidden potential in Pokemon. I guess with our 4-4s by Gen 7, the part where he appeared definitely makes more sense. Think of it, I know that's your name. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Is that the thinking thing, or just me exchanging the name? Imagine one's name was just 3 dots. Like, I would remember their name. We'll have to, we'll fight one another much later. Well then, I will test you to see if you're a trainer who can bring out the hidden potential of Pokemon. Okay, it's not the regular battle music, that's... Well, it's not the Corres music, that's weird. Like, you see, Corres has an actual theme dedicated to himself. I'm guessing that's not here just yet. So is it more when he is seen with Plasma than by himself? Yep, that's sturdy, working very well. In my case, the 1 millionth time. And I end up not liking how as soon as it's healed, and you go for the shot again, it kicks in. Because I'm guessing it resets as soon as the Pokemon goes to full HP. And really does piss me off. The fact that that happens. At least he has steel and steel types, because that's not electric type. I used to think it was, for good reason, because they were making the Gen 5 version of Magnemite, Magneton, Magnezone. But no, it's pure steel. But yes, only he's got is steel types without levitate, even though they look like they should have levitate. Instead, I think Clink has plus or minus, possibly amongst the worst abilities you could ever have, because it's only ever useful in double battles, helping other Pokemon plus or minus. But considering there's a small amount of Pokemon with those abilities, it's just dead fodder. I see. Just like the gym leaders in each area, or the Elite Four, the champion in the Pokemon League. You bring out the power in Pokemon by being kind to them. And using only Mud Shot. That's the kind of person you are. Yes. If I said I that's actually a way that's not true. I'm soon grateful for your help, didn't I? My graduate. A protein? That's actually extremely helpful. So frustrating. When we could talk to Pokemon in order to bring out their power. Well, the problem is that no one has ever tried to fully make a Pokemon translator. I don't know why. No way a Pokemon person like that. I don't know what you said before. Well, Clank, I hope to see you again sometime. Disappears into the ether. Actually, I'm not going to use the protein just yet, because... Right, okay, now I'm actually going to have to look up Route 4. The only way for me to absolutely make sure I can get the mons I want. Oh god, no. Okay, so yes, Sandals could be cool here, but not gonna be part of my team. Instead, I'm gonna have to go to the Desert Resort to get Sandshrew and Trapinch. Specifically in the desert of an encounter rate of 15 and 5 respectively. And the levels are severely lower than what I have. Of 19 to 20 for Sandshrew, 21 for Trapinch. But Sandshrew will be extremely close to evolving. I'm not even joking about that. It's like 1 or 2 levels off, because I think, yeah, it's level 22. And then Trapinch, okay, yeah, that's 14 levels off. So we're gonna have to do with Trapinch for a while. So it's powerful, but really slow. Which is very similar to the traits of a rock type. Also only powerful physically. It has roughly like 90 base attack. Okay, good. It should be here. I mean, because I'm pretty sure where I was, it was the entrance And yes, I can get Sancho here. Or less chances because 10 in the entrance compared to 15 in the desert. But trapping at 5% is going to be fun. Real fun. And now to absolutely check I have Pokeballs at my disposal. I may have to just put them in the free space because that is what I normally do. What I like to do. Okay, so not the greys amount. What? Fight this nurse? Is it nurse? Yeah, okay. So I can at least get 3 heals. Without having to go all the way back to Castelia City. Even though I have Ding. Oh, yeah, I can just not be affected by the sandstorms. Once. Aside from in Steel and Grout, well actually, or when I did Steel type. Of course, the fucking Cleffer. Magical oomph. I still survived because it's only a Cleffer. But that was still shocking. Generally don't know how long it's going to take for me to this, because at least it's not searching for a dust cloud, but at the same time, there's like, if I'm not going to be able to find one early, neutral nature is my best bet. Well, we found the trap hinge immediately. This is going to be a problem because the uproar is continuous. What the fuck, Spermazoid? Why did you have to hit crit now? How many times has that happened? Because that was happening whilst I was trying to find the Jawber. And now it's happened again. What is it with me finding Pokemon I want to catch and crits? I'm calling a conspiracy. The amount of times it's happened is fucking ridiculous. Especially when that's 5% first encounter. And Spermazoid's like, I've got to kill it now. If I have any form of redemption. Even though Spermazoid could easily redeem herself by evolving into Seismitoad. And now I'm not going to be able to find trappings for fucking ages, am I? Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Come on. Oh, that is a very adorable Sandshrew, I must say. Oh, okay, so at least it survived. I just kind of wish I had Force Swipe or at least something. Because I don't have to worry about Sandstorm at all. At least that's an upside. Okay, why is the music at times wanting to just stutter? And I don't get that. Okay, last Pokemon. Extremely small. digs deep burrows to live in. When in danger, rolls up its body to withstand attack. Okay, is that all of the yellow parts of it? So surprisingly, there's no part rock. But if it was, that would be soul crushing, because then that would be A, another rock and ground type in Gen 1. B, make this Pokemon worse. And I literally don't have a name for Sandshrew aside from Slasher. If it's in Sandslash. But then I also want to name it Jason because of that. Because of Slasher films. Luckily, we're close to the name rater, so I'll just name it Jason for now. And that is not even close to good, Jason. I'm gonna have to wonder what the fuck happened. Because now I actually have to look the base stats of a Sandslash. Okay, it's got 100 in attack. So pretty much anything that is adamant nature would be great. Because special attack of 45. Then what about Flygon? I know that's a while away, but is it gonna be adamant as well? Yes. Because Flygon has 80 or 100. So it's going to be neutral or adamant. Or actually, because it's a Flygon, Jolly Nature. So, Jolly adamant or neutral for Flygon, and then adamant or neutral for Sandslash. Okay. Let's put on that in. Well, if you're referring to the match, likely at some point would be doing the same thing. I mean, do I? Where's nature? A magnitude of 8 and it did that much. I am shocked. Alright, I don't know if you hear exactly before it or saw it, but I found a 5% Trapinch first encounter, and Spermazoid decided to crit it. For no reason. And I haven't found another Trapinch since. Oh, that's neutral. Do I consider searching for a better Sandshrew? Or are we just going to stick with neutral for now? Because I did consider it. Is that yes to stick with it? The shiny, I'm pretty sure is not gonna happen. Yeah, but if it goes on for fucking ages, neutral nature is the best we may have to deal with. Because as much as I would want adamant, because it took forever to find one on excavator, it would be spending roughly. Okay, when you put it that way, the one that has somehow transcended 2 playthroughs. I guess technically in timeline it works if Black 2 and White 2 is supposed to be set after Hot Console Silver. So it's definitely does work timeline wise. It's not like it's going into the past. Okay, why did it sound like at the end of Spermavoid's cry there was a vibration? Like a zzz. I don't even know if that actually picked up on audio at all. Come on, Trapinch! No, it's gonna be another fucking dollar marker, isn't it? Pokemon that I have rarely used, but one I have has been an absolute powerhouse. I mean, I'll put it this way: 10% almost works for Sandshrew because it's 10% in the entrance, but it's 15 here. Yep, great. Ground type I am not wanting to use because of how many times I have used it in Unova playthroughs. Almost all the time, it's a part of the team. Oh my god, that's a rare Maractus, a Pokemon most people don't ever think of in their lives. It's so forgotten, often Pokemon even forgets about it. Part of it likely being if you want a cactus Pokemon, Cacturne exists, and has since 2002, compared to like 2011. Oh, come on. Okay, I know I never did say it lower, but it still catches me off guard every time that goes off. Okay, gonna let us off this up because I don't want to deal with fights when I am generally trying to get 2 members of the team and I can't even get a good one. A good one, or even a resemblance of the other. Because I've seen one Trapinch and of course it was fucking crit. Why does this happen to me? Many times it feels like if there is a rare Pokemon I want, and I find it, crit. It's happened when I've tried to get a 1% Yanma in Hot Console Silver. Allow me to just insert the Star Wars reference of, it's a trap! I mean, it definitely fits. Both Akbar and Trapinch are orange. They don't look alike design-wise. Oh my god. Is it actually on to 5? Has any of the Portuguese teams scored a hat-trick? Because that is what it potentially is. Oh. Okay. Wow, that was a complete guess. But yeah. Could be worse. You could be in the position Brazil was back in 2014 against Germany. There was always that. Yes, but it was also when Brazil were the hosts, and then they just get fucking demolished by the winners of the tournament. Because they were going on to win it. Was it the final match? I don't know. Yeah, just utter humiliation. Wait, did they even do well? Because I don't know. Because they used to be really good and then they just dropped off. Germany are out. That is weird to see. And I'm gonna have to see why they went out. Like, what were the groups? Because they didn't get it around the 16th, so... Oh, considering they were against Spain. But then, I don't know how Japan managed to do all that. Oh, you motherfucker. If I had... I'm just gonna completely... Well, I'm pretty sure the nature was already said before I changed the nickname. Like, it's in upset as soon as it's caught, or as soon as it appears. Oh, this would likely just be quicker if I had quick balls. Oh my god. I may have to set off a neutral nature on Trapinch because I am not finding another one. This is just ridiculous. How I can find one and then never again. Oh my god. What is happening? How did Spain, out of all teams, lose to fucking Morocco? So, at least Brazil yesterday did turn up against South Korea. I couldn't, well, apart from one that plays for Tottenham, I couldn't. No, are you forgetting that they're facing France? France will demolish England. I'm saying it now. If we somehow win against France, I feel like we will just crack. God. Oh god, that was a really bad damage range. Holy shit. Or it's got a defense boost in nature, which I'd kinda be fine with, because it's got like 110 or something defense. did they have? Did France have an easy group? I forgot. Oh, Australia, Tunisia, and Denmark. Okay. Yep, that definitely looks piss easy. And yet they didn't even win every game. Timid. That's not good. If that was in special attack, i.e. Jolly Nature, we would be great. I may have to activate the fucking speed up. If I can't even get one that's good. But this is still quicker than trying to find one Jobber in the first place. Because that was searching for fucking dust clouds. This is just searching for fucking one in the first place. You know, how it used to be. Well... yes. I may not have used the exact name. Because I forgot. But also, Name Rater is literally in Castelia City. It is not far. I still, I'm wondering. Oh, and it's the lowest denominator. It's the lowest, but how do we encounter more Darrow markers than Sandiles? Sandiles apparently got 30% encounter rate, and the Darrow marker has 20. I know Trapinch is half of Maractus Dweller or Sigilith, but come the fuck on! I've only found one, and we couldn't even fucking catch it. Said we found 3 fucking Sigiliths in a row. Does it look like I'm losing the will to live? Because it sure does feel like it. And we're even an hour into the stream. Yeah, does not feel like 15%. Definitely feels closer to 5. But how I've only found like 1 Trapinch ever is weird. I think it'll actually be like either my first or second time using it in like Y2 Y2 playthrough. I don't remember ever using one in this specifically. Because I've used one quite a few times in Emerald. And you don't even get a chance to in Gen 4. And I haven't played Aura enough to use one there. I'm not aiming to one, just... I can't find another one! Oh, and I can't even try to... Pretty sure I can't set up the breeding scenario of making it so that I find 2 and then just hope to find one that actually is the correct nature. don't know if I would be quick or slow, but I can't set it up because I think it can only be done in post-game. Unless I am misremembering. Because I know in black and white, it's sort of like you can put 1 in the daycare, and then once you get to a certain point, like beating 3rd or 4th gym, you can put 2 in. And like I remember that, but black and white, I've got no fucking clue. Oh my god, another Ray feels shiny because it actually pretty sure does look well. I know that shiny sand starters look good. I can't remember it for shiny Sandshrew. Although I will say alone in shiny Sandshrew is fucking adorable. But that definitely does make it seem like I would want to use ice in Gen 7. Just so I can have a lone sand slash. Because I can't use steel, I've only done that for plan. Oh fuck. I literally do not have a clue. If it is not gonna be one that's gonna be good. And I'm pretty sure it is not. No, because it is boosting its best stat. Oh no, boosting its worst stat. Why did I say that? It's boosting 45 base special attack. And like low in 110 defense. That is possibly the worst one we have ever fucking had. Absolute fucking gut puncher. Well, you say that. I named the other one that with 4 caps, and you said I should have named him the other one. Mixed messages much? Because I'm pretty sure it would be best to do it in 4 caps in memory of what it was in Hogwarts or Silver. I guess, but if we can't get the 10 because it's too much, otherwise it would be closer to Rock Climb. And that's just a HM move from Gen 4. Side note, at one point earlier today, like about an hour before the stream started, I did see a snow warning in Britain. I don't know how true that is, but I fucking hope that there is some snow tomorrow morning. Do you need me to say what HM it is? Ah yes, in Britain, pretty much it's just gonna be well, not liquid ice, but it would be snow, but not enough for it to set, and then it would, yes, sludge. Combine that with yellow, well, dirty sludge, which it's just snow with mud, and then yellow snow. Because, you know, it would have snowed. Just enough for it to set, but then rain. I mean, I do as well, but considering it's Britain, yellow snow is inevitable, unfortunately. I I'm full on expecting a shiny Maractus at this rate. I mean, considering I've only seen one. Oh. Oh my god, because it's deep snow, it's even slower. Well, is he not like 40? Or anywhere close to 40? I mean, that is close to 40. Considering he has been playing since, what, the 2000s? Maybe old, but I'm pretty sure he's younger than at least some of the goalkeepers. So yes, for an outfield player, old. Compared to goalkeeper, most likely no? Wait, hang on a minute. I think because of how full caps it is, like, the O and the 0 look near enough exactly the same. I'm not even joking. Do you see a difference between the two? Because I do not see a difference. Is it? If it is, it's by a small margin. Because on my screen, I genuinely can't tell. Oh, that does not work, does it? Because obviously, reasons. I mean, that was mostly because I need a Lion because it produces heat, and where I am, it's about 3 degrees. So I had to deal with something. It's unfortunate that it's my only light. Like, I can't just have a separate light source. It's really annoying. And also, it's not even on the other side. Yes, 3 degrees in a room that is kind of on the large side, and there's no extra heating. It's just hope and pray. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not even great for it. Because that's up in the second best, whilst degrading the actual best, so that's not... No. Yes, I know in some places 3 degrees is like warm in comparison, but over in Britain, if it gets anywhere close to 0, it can definitely feel cold. But then again, what would 3 degrees be like in Fahrenheit? Like, not 3 degrees C translated exactly to what the number would be in Fahrenheit. Whatever 3 degrees Fahrenheit would be. I'm pretty sure you can, because in most cases the numbering scheme goes from 0 to 99. Or I guess actually 1 to 99. But they do allow you to have 69 on, like, when you buy the shirts. But I don't know if anyone has had number 69 on the back in an actual football match. like, I guess officialized and not just like a YouTube one. I'm pretty sure there's like somewhere on Wikipedia that says how many each number's being used. Whichever one is the least common one. With it likely being number 13. Oh, God. How slow are you, Spermazoid? You can't just fucking run away. Almost an hour and a half in, and we've only defeated the gym leader. And it took us like 3 to 4 attempts. And now we can't even find the trapinch. This is just getting ridiculous. Right. I didn't even need a crit. Just such a good damage roll. That it decided to one-shot it. Well, now we can say that's actually happened twice. And I hate the fact that it's happened twice. Oh, and it's also now gone down to a 1 degree C where I am. That's no good. It really does sound like at the end of a Spermazoid's cry, there's a vibration. Like foam vibration. It wasn't even using Mud Slap. I mean, the Mud definitely did do some slapping. But it was a Mud Shot. All of the others have at least managed to survive about 25% health. That was just long gone. The HP IVs did not exist. Oh. How did we both miss? And also now I've missed Mudshot twice. 3 times. What are the chances of that? To miss a move that? What are the chances to miss a 95% accurate move 3 times in a row? I'm being... What the fuck? Okay, we hit it the final time. But what are the chances of it being 3 times in a row? I am really glad that Sancho's catch rate is low enough that a Great Ball is pretty much guaranteed. Because at least it's not like fucking Yanma, where it's rare and not even guaranteed. Okay, what number are we using for this one? The one that could likely be replaced. Because we've already done 9 and 0. Oh, if this was on the trap inch, I would be good with that. But I'm saying no to this because Sandslash only has 65 speed. I'd rather it buff attack or defense and not speed, honestly. Oh. Like, this is the one problem when you stick to the routine of trying to get good enough nature. It just takes fucking forever to do it in the first place. Because you gotta, like, depend on the encounter being kinda high, and 50% is not high, but then also making sure you can just catch it easily. Which is why usually the breeding route just is easier. Because you would just have to get two. And then if neither of them have any, you can just breed continuously. It may take technically longer. Well. Oh god, oh. Is it 7-1? Why is it on one football? It says 6-1. Also, 5 substitutions in quick succession. I'm seeing for Portugal. What happened? Hang on, why was Ronaldo only on the pitch from the 73rd minute? And he didn't even score? At the same time, they didn't even need him. God, how much more would it have been if Ronaldo was actually playing? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure because of how, I guess, both are fit. Hey, considering his training regimen, I'm pretty sure he's not so old that he would do a 100-meter run and just pass out. Did he just not do any training to make sure he was at least somewhat fast? Because if he only did it to maintain a 6-pack, that's some questioning. Oh, we got another one. Still no Trapinch. They've decided to burrow themselves away. Doesn't matter what level we go for, like 19 or 20, because it's still leveling up, evolving at 22. So we're not going to have a century for that long. So we're going to have a fully evolved Pokemon very soon. Ugh. Ah. Oh god. Ah. Oof. Wait. It's got Quick Claw item. Okay. I may need that. Is there any other way I can get the Quick Claw in this game? Okay, it says in black to white to Sky Arrow Bridge. Where the fuck is that? Oh. Literally in fucking post game. So it's also a 5% chance. I'm not gonna do a reset because that I may need the quick claw because a lot of the ground types are slow. So but also you say that we want oh wait, hang on, no, it's boosting the fucking special. If that was for special attack instead of special defense, this would be fine. But like, I'm taking the item. Like I'm not, because it's only 5%. 5%. So I'm not just gonna just reset after that. Otherwise, that would mean I have no chance of getting the fucking item. What even is there one of them? Defense and special attack. I forgot. Oh. So if we can get Impish Nature, that would be great, actually. Impish or Adamant, honestly. Because Impish improves the 110 base defense and lowers the like 45 special attack. I feel like once we get an actual deserved like, proper rock climber, it's gonna have to be full on speed up for finding the fucking trappage. Well, then what name would we give the trappage in the first place? Because anything related to trap does not work for Flygon. I mean, considering the two are like based on dragonflies, I'm pretty sure Flygon is. But we would essentially just be calling it Yanmega's Japanese name. It's quite literally just called Mega Yanma. Oh, I must have missed quite a few. Just one important letter. Is this the same music also Yamaha? I'm pretty sure this is the same music heard when you catch a Pokemon in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Sounds very much like it. I don't know if that's just me. But I have, for quite a while, thought it, but never looked up to see if it was actually confirmed. Well, they still had to change. Well, it's not exactly the same, but it generally does feel like for this one, it's near enough the same between like Hargonso's over and Gen 5, because it's not how it sounds. Ugh. It is not because the plant like Cyanogen 4 does not sound the same as it is in Heart Gold Silver. It's working on the same sound form, but definitely different music. When the Pokemon is caught, it's doing the celebration music. How is it that we're able to get the worst nature possible at least twice? Yeah, insert the meme of it's weird that happened twice. This is just getting ridiculous. Well, no, not for that. But the music it plays as soon as it's caught. Because obviously, you don't know what it is until then. Oh, yes, I know what you're referring to. Spider-Man 3 trailer music. So good that you can't actually find it on Spotify, you can only find Requiem for a Tower. Which sounds very similar, but not the same. I am not even joking about that because I have tried to find Requiem for a Dream on Spotify and it does not exist. At least, not in the same form it does for the trailer. Because at least you can find it on YouTube and it is so good. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was used for like Britain's Got Talent or something? Either that or X Factor. I don't know which one of the two it is that it was used for. Despite all of this, no shiny yet. Oh, we have another one. I'm gonna have to actually now look at what Shiny Sandshrew looks like because I don't remember. I can remember Shiny Sandslash because of like at least main parts of it being turned to like crimson color. Wait, does it becomes green? Okay, clearly the shades of yellow are really different because yeah, there's no combining into it. Just Shiny Sandslash and Shiny Sandshrew look so different. At least they are noticeably different from their originals. If you're referring to Requiem for a Dream on Spotify, not the same one used for the trailer music. I'm pretty sure it's ever so slightly different. At least that was when I was looking for it. Well, we have neutral nature. Or not. I mean, you can scream no. I guess. I did not want like 2 parts in a row to end up just be trying to find one mon and whether or not it's actually good. And I have just realized that one of my analog 6 on my controller, well, I guess top left arch of it doesn't exist anymore. It's just a connection point. It's a straight line, which is hard to describe, but essentially any curve it had for it to be a proper circle is gone and is now just a shape. If anything, it reminds me of an egg. I mean, the controller is pre-owned. Was when I got it. It's not so bad that it's completely unusable. But at the same time, it is horrifying to look at. It has been almost an hour and a half gone time, and we still haven't found any proper rock climber color. That's not a Trappers, that's a Sigilith. How the fuck is this possible? Oh wait, it's Pokemon where it's trying to find a 1 out of something correct nature. Or at least in my case, 2 of 25-ish. And on top of it, even finding the Pokemon in the first place. Really good fucking luck to get first try. Which is why, for me, I rarely ever find the right nature for Pokemon immediately. But when, you know, when it happens, great. But more often than not, you're gonna be in the case that I am if you really just want a good one. Because this is definitely a newer version of me. At least when I find out, oh, the natures just make it easier in a way. After he sent me down the path of trying for over an hour to just find one. Oh my fucking... Oh, come on. Twice it's happened and a crit wasn't even necessary. That could have been it, honestly. But I will never know. Like, I'm doing all this without hacking the game in such a way so I can just guarantee it. Because I'm not about that. Because, you know, that's cheating. We found another fucking traffinch. Oh my god. Maybe you should stop something bad, but can I at least survive it? If not... Oh, it does half health. So somehow it's either so defensive, especially defensive, that it does half, or it can be one shot. Caught it. Adamant, 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 or timid. Just anything that decreases special attack would actually be great. Auto man, you're gonna have to give me the reasons for that, because I am not. We already had Mega Yamaha earlier, but why Auto man? I know you're likely wanting it in full caps, but we're saving that for the specialty of rock climbing, that's it. Because of how long it takes to find one in the first place, do we keep this one? Or not? But now I've also got to check the ability. Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter about ability because Flygon always has levitate. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. oh, oh my. I'm pretty sure it's Will, isn't it? I didn't expect you to ever drop by. Unless you say... Unless you're saying one cannot use that name. I definitely do remember your Rocket League streams, I'll say that. No, I didn't view all of them. Unless it's not horrific. That's what it is. I mean, do we have enough? I mean, it's pretty difficult to find a person that does not like Pokemon, I'll be honest. Spermazoid definitely is great. I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean anything, it's just... It was closely related to another word. We had to go for it. I mean, that is unless we somehow get adamant nature right now. You never know. Oh, nope, why don't I do that? Oh, you fuck. Oh, God, that's... Really don't like that. That's up in its second best stat. Well, I don't want it to lower speed. Speed's already bad enough as it is, but it's not so slow that I would want it decreased. That does not increase speed. That just makes it so that there's like a 20% chance it goes first. Does that actually allow me to dig out of here? That'll be funny. Shit. I'm still having to go back because I am wanting Great Balls and to also deposit. I need at least Great Balls to guarantee it because I don't know if a Pokemon it's not going to work. Shouldn't take that long. We're saying that we may have to actually face a certain trainer because this game hates us. Where is it? I think there has been. What the that? I'm genuinely experiencing frame drops here. I've got about 20. Okay, good. I can do that. I think yeah, since Gen 3 there has been one, and then in Gen 4 is replaced with snow, but they still included a sandstormish area in the post game. Yeah, I think it's not far from like which one of the areas of that it's kind of close to. Okay, but then even when it first introduced in Gen 3, it didn't have the mechanic of slowing you down, it just made it so that you couldn't get the fossils until a bit later. Yes, thank you. I had to make sure, because YouTube has a weird thing where sometimes you can see how many videos exist or not. Like, I'm basing it off of that, because I couldn't find it if I just searched up my name. I could only actually find it if I did a weird thing of just searching in history or kind of thing. I can't remember where it was that I checked it. Well, yeah, no, that would take too long, and it generally said 199, so I had to. So it's technically not the like 200th stream, because there's at least a few failed recordings that I don't have anymore because corruption, and I didn't want to upload them to YouTube because there's a whole entire Fallout New Vegas playthrough that happened. 6 parts, and half of it got corrupted because the PC got restarted whilst it was happening because it just crashed. So there's and also the failed stream where I was trying to stream PS3 games, and yeah, almost all the time it was awful. Mainly because my PC is not powerful enough to run PS3 games. Or at least ones on the emulator. The ones that I happen to choose. I didn't even try any other emulators because DS is somehow the only one that wants to work aside from GBA and maybe PSP. Then again, I've only really tried one game with the PSP emulator and that's it. Definitely works good enough for it to not crash. But at the same time, I don't know how it is to stream it. I wouldn't know any PSP games worth streaming in the first place. I'm mainly basing that off the fact that it really does seem like people forgot how much the PSP sold. Because its competition was the DS. Should I start the speed up at this point? Because I was originally going to do it when we found the sand shrew, and it was going to be a case of trying to find the trap inch. Definitely could be a good name for it. It's a spin-off. It's been almost 2 hours stream-wise. And it really does feel like in these streams I don't get that much done. Because of how long it takes to just find a mod in the first place. Or even how long it takes to fucking grind. Part 1, so much was done in it. And 2, 3, and 4 have been such a fucking slog. In comparison. I mean, it's 15%. But it sure does feel like 10. And the fact that I at times can find one. But if anything, I'm just gonna find a Darmaka way more. Man, do I just feel tired. Mainly because for some reason, at one random point I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning and I do not even know as to why. Okay, well, I'm gonna do a thing where I catch a trapinch if I find one in the potential chance that in the hopes that it is adamant in nature, because you never know. If it is, then that is fucking amazing. Or even just one that I'm pretty sure would be boosting. Yeah, if it's Flagon. If it's is it that? Oh wait, Jolly, isn't it? Yeah. If it's Jolly or Adamant, because 100 speed, 100 attack, one or the other. Okay. I don't know what that number corresponds to in any translated form. And at this point I'm scared to know what it actually is. Is it? What, for this game specifically? Because I don't remember. What? Numbers may contain only up to 4 digits. I have never seen that before. I genuinely can't name it that. That is so bizarre. So that genuinely means that I couldn't name it this. Yeah, I can't name it that. I have to go with that. I wonder if that's in other games, because I genuinely don't know anyone who has fucking seen that. Because I never heard of it before, saying that you can only have 4 numbers anymore and it's not allowed. Now at some point I'm gonna have to actually check if people know that exists. If you want to clip that in case, go ahead, because oh my god. Are you fucking dumb? Well, at some point, actually, would it just be worth checking on Bulbapedia for? See whether or not has been found out or not. I'm looking. It's in entering, is it? Okay. Okay, no, it's not a new thing. It's just rarely ever discussed because there is a section where it says, in Generation 5, nicknames the players enters can only contain up to 4 numerical numbers. From Gen 6 onwards, the nicknames could contain up to 5. So, you could name it Boobs in Gens 1 to 4. Actually, no, 2 to 4, because numbers weren't possible in Gen 1. That is what it generally says. Where was it? Where is the part? I swear I saw it. Oh, yeah. And inconsistent only spaces can be. In Generation 1, you could just have one with no name. That is weird. Oh, yeah, numbers were not available to be added to nicknames in Generation 1. So, in 2 to 4, you generally could name a Pokemon Boobies. And I wonder what 2 Pokemon that would have been useful for. I am not saying what ones they are, because the context is very important. Still weird. Because it's there on Bulbapedia, but I've never heard anyone on YouTube ever say anything about that. Because that's definitely a rare fact most people would not know. I mean, anytime you would is if you're trying to, likely, be funny. And then at that point it will be in consideration. I will have to look at what the shiny evolutions look like. And if they're a bit shit, then likely no. But I think, is it like a combination of like light brown and yellow for the evolutions? Like as in yellow for the mask beards or where black was, and then like light brown for the rest of it. Interesting it follows for Crocodile, considering the base color is red. So I don't know how that managed to happen. Considering it was supposed to be an invert of colors. And yet I think it's near the same across the board. Does it? Shiny's hands now specifically, or are we counting the entire evolution line? Evolution line, if I can try and say it without it sound like I'm gonna ping over fucking voice break. I've already done it a few times. Well, allow me to look up Chet 5 shiny sprites. Okay, it's... Nope, it's not one that's searching. Oh my god. All because if there's a people also search for film. Actually, no. God, there's just a bit. Not. Am I even close to it? Oh. Okay, I will have to say it. I'm gonna have to say it looks better on Sandal and Crocorock than it does on Crocodile. I will have to admit. I don't know what it is, unless it's the blue that's doing it. Yes, at least there is that. The problem is that you could also say that for Shiny Nidoqueen. And Shiny Nidoqueen does not look good in any way, shape, or form. Yes, I know, the Shiny Session would be fucking amazing. But that would be like a separate fucking stream. Well, we would have to. But then also Shiny Session is great as well. But I do like that Lime Green Shiny for Sanjo. It would have been cool if that carried on into the evolution. I still like Shiny Sandslash as it is. Hey, don't hate on it. I like it. Red definitely goes with the tan, I'll say that. Because this is not like a shiny Macargo case, where in Gen 2 it looks great because it's bright blue, and then it becomes purple in Generation 3. Because that's funny. Funny again. Oh, we spent so long trying to find Sandshrew, and it's not even one of the good natures. Funny, this is not. Be interesting if we found shiny Trapinch, because I really don't like shiny Flygon. I feel like the Sandals are just going to be following me. Based on the fact that... Okay, I was going to say based on the fact that I managed to find 2 in a row, but... America had to fucking ruin that. Didn't you? I don't know the reference of Armando because it sounds too close to Armaldo. Pokemon that I wish was better because it's stuck as a fossil. It gets overshadowed by many other fossils. I mean, you can say all you like, but I'm gonna say I prefer Armaldo to Cradilly. Despite Cradilly being grass and rock, you know, grass being my favorite type, but I'm still gonna say I prefer the look of Armaldo. Even if bug and rock is an interesting typing. Yes. Definitely cannot say it's a common choice. Whenever people say what their favorite type is, grass is not one of the common ones. Oh. Think you're funny, game. Yeah, definitely smoke weed, even if I don't think a grass type ever has been 420 in a Pokedex ever. I genuinely do not think so. Unless I am completely wrong. I mean, no, not just because of the 420, but also I am one of the people that wants every single type combination covered by now. The fact that it's been 9 generations and I'm pretty sure there's still some that haven't happened yet is ridiculous. Or even in some cases where it is exclusive to a specific form. Like Electric and Ice. Yeah, that happened in Legends Arceus, pretty sure. With Zorua and Zoroark. And also Grass and Electric happened in that game as well. Which was great to see. And then I think Grass and Fire has been done in 9. I fucking hope so. I still haven't played much of it. Like, I still have a Pokemon that could be Grass and Fire, not even evolved yet. It's gonna take way too much fucking grinding. And I'm gonna have to activate the fucking speed up, I'm sorry. Why not change this? At all, but it still does desert animations. Weird. Yep. Hisuian Voltorb. Or you go for Rotom Mo. Can that be counted? Because you can't really use it in the playthrough without trading. And also with Electric Dragon. That's Zekrom. I don't know if it's been done outside of that, unless it's on one of the Gen 8 fossils. Ice Dragon's Kyurem. Don't know if it's been done elsewhere. I think most of the Dragon ones have been covered. I mean, not new. Because they were from, well... I mean, yeah, Zekrom Kira Gen 5. Oscar. I mean, Legendaries and main of them. Even if one's primarily only in post game and one's literally right at the final battle. I think like one of the only ones for Dragon not done yet is Bug Dragon, because Flygon honestly should be it, or at least have Mega be it. But last time I checked, they ain't. From my recollection, that is Shedinja. However you're supposed to say it, because sometimes even I can't say it properly. Oh, Mario, like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah, I don't know how, like, many times I can remember the types of Pokemon, but trying to remember the combination of weaknesses and resistances, because neither is consistent with the other, it gets a bit messy. I know, but this game really just wants me to throw like one of the ones that don't have the good fucking natures. Because for some reason they made it so that there's no way of knowing what nature the mon is gonna have until you get it. Like, there are ways to find out what ability that they have. Sometimes you don't even need to like do anything, it just happens. But if it's a nature, it does not say. Okay, how many times have I seen Brave Nature? Because it feels like at least 3 to 4 times. How the fuck is this possible that I can't get the correct nature at all? Like, I would generally have more finding a shiny Pokemon on Pokemon Coliseum than finding the Sanctuary with a good nature on here. And if you know the situation concerning Shadow Pokemon in no, not Shadow, Shiny Pokemon in Coliseum, then you know how rare it is. Oh god, no, why did I... If this was Gen 6, I would be able to get the full bit of Rock Climber. Because I checked, it was Gen 6 when they upped it to 12. Sassy! The fuck is that? I don't need that. I'm not even going to try and make any joke concerning Sassy. It's been done to death. Okay, if I could set it up properly and not have it go fuck it, I would put background music behind this bit. I like the sped of music as it is. Not the bad part. Okay, so at least with this, it seems like it's becoming more common. But then that just means more chances of pain. No, it will get copyrighted to shit. I'm heavily sure that it will. No. On here, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be. Because so far, I've had no claims for music on Twitch at all. And yet on YouTube in the past, I got quite a few. And yet somehow now I've had like none. I've not wanted, at this rate, it's very much like Excavator. I am not selling for second best. It's getting ridiculous. It's almost 10 PM and I barely even moved. Like, the most I've done is had, what, 2 trainer battles and that is it. All because it's just okay. Somehow I forgot about that. So that's still 3 regular trainer battles and the gym. The gym's the only good thing I can say I've done, unless you can't get in a good enough trap inch. I'm only saying good enough because it's not one of the good natures, and I don't know if I'll ever find one. I just wanted to check if I can. Oh, you motherfucker. Timid nature on any ground type is a death sentence. Because last time I checked, almost all ground types were physical attackers. Almost all of them. I think the only ones that are not are like Gastrodon because it's part water. So most focuses on that department. But that is just not funny. Why do they have to make it just so aggravating to even get anything close to good nature? It's especially worse if it's a rare one. If I had to deal with 1%, then it would just be bullshit. I would never find it. And even if I did, it would likely have the worst nature possible. That's 3 times in a row I missed Mudshot. That is ridiculous. Wait, what does? If this was just on the challenge, I would be fine. But it isn't. Because the speed is crap. Oh, yeah, okay. God, this is pain. I can't get fucking admin to save my life. I mean, this is even, like... It's just grinding to find one that's good. Or at least one of a good nature. This isn't like trying to get them from this level to level 35. At least I will have a lot of trainers to go through. So very quickly we will be able to get a Sand Slash. Gonna have to wait a bit more for that Vibrava though. Okay, no, I am not doing that. Not to the TikTok god, absolutely fucking not. Like, this feels as bad as it is trying to get any rare item in any other RPG. If it's modest nature, I am blaming you. No, it's fucking gentle nature, bitches. The summoning did not work. And then this thing will not work. I mean, will it do much? Because I don't use TikTok and at this rate never will. So if at some point in the future an account just starts illegally re-uploading my clips to TikTok, that's fuck all I can really do. I'm mainly saying that because it's happened to many others, and often credit is never given. I mean, granted, they barely make any money from it, because like large accounts can make only like 3,000 quid. And when I'm saying large, like the amount I guess followers and likes they have would be like you'd get more than that if it was YouTube. Like how bad the ratings can be for YouTube. Or even Twitch, because they made a thing so that's... Oh, come... Oh, oh, you motherfuckers. Does it have to be a crit? I hate that it is. Because I have no chance of getting full swipe this early. I have a sentry which can learn full swipe. Well, I'm pretty sure it's stuck as like a TM. Like, it's not a level up move. Like, so yeah, I'm really just screwed. It's been almost 2.5 hours live-wise, or about 2 hours 15 minutes. No, it's fucking neutral nature again. Fuck. I generally don't know what the longest is I've had to go to find one other good nature, aside from a drubber. Because that I can say was worse, because I had to find the fucking dust cloud, and there was a chance it wasn't even an item or even that it was Onyx. Yes, it was still the most common one, but the chance that it could be an iron, like a shard. Okay, no, no, we're not praying to that god. No. That doesn't help me at all because it's not Impis nature. This is life draining, honestly. At least if this was like on my DS or if I wasn't streaming, I could do something else whilst I'm doing this to have that. But because of how all this is set up, nah, it's just make it fucking impossible to find a Sandshrew with a good nature. Or even for ages, make it almost impossible to find one Trapinch. And then be glad to find one of neutral natures. Okay, yeah, there is that. How did I get the same nature twice? Oh wait, it wasn't the same nature twice in a row. There was one in between. I just... Still not even a good one. Well, if we're going to talk about the miserable lives, how has your life been going aside from the football match? Well, my favourite colour is on screen right now. Potentially the most prominent colour. Where are you? If that's your favourite colour. Very interesting colour, but otherwise I'm not seeing the purple. Unless it's purple in the background. I was going for more find me colour. And the fact that it's seen EXP bar, the Pokemon being used in the EXP in text, the Pokeball being used. Yep. Splashful again. We're not going for second best by how long this is fucking taking. I mean, you're likely doing this joke. This is on purpose. Ugh, not the yawns again, especially when it's a painful yawn. Baby in colour. Interesting. Oh, there's a Trapinch. I swear, in Gen 3, the catch rate for Trapinch was much. It definitely felt much lower. I don't know if it actually was, it always just felt like it. Oh, we got soft sand. Oh. The nature is shit on it, but we did get soft sand. So at least if we have all of our mons with Earthquake, at least one of them will do an extra 20% damage. On top of the extra 50% it gets anyways. So we are going to be doing quite well. So how is it we managed to get the 5% iron on both Sandshrew and Trapinch, and yet we haven't got them with their best natures yet? This is fucking ridiculous. Yes, I know, like 10%, but it's 15 and 5, and it's 5% to get the iron in the first place. You'll say, Lucifer, arise! Oh, like I said before, if that was just on the fucking trapping, that would be amazing. But it's on a fucking Sandshrew. Well, that's just no good. Just to fucking make sure that is. Yes, okay, so we do have it. Okay, so I said. Screw you saying, how dare you make it to that I have to suffer this internal pain. But imagine if this was designated to my personal hell, where I could never find a shiny or the correct nature for a Pokemon I wanted. Like you're always in that type of purgatory. That is pain. Like well, at times life can just feel like that. Oh, that is why would it do that? Like, it doesn't matter what ability you even gets because it's just gonna have Levitate at the end. That doesn't fucking help. Like, we have another hour of this as well. An hour of this abject misery. It's very much gonna be like, just so many battles once I can actually get the right one. I have no idea what that means. MNO, Monari, Parafe, MNO. So another fucking neutral one. Oh my god. Oh, it's now down to 0 degrees where I am. Ooh. Just a bit cold. I've said this before, because I said it before. I would prefer doing this than actual uni work. I mean, considering what I tried to do this afternoon. Oh god, -5. I mean, that's what it will likely be about -5 when it comes to January. I am not even joking about that. Because they're definitely not going to hit the minuses just in December as of yet. But I feel like it's going to hit minuses in January. Usually does. Does that mean much? Minus 20 in the mornings. I don't think it often hits minus 20 in Britain, I must say, because I have no idea what the highest is in recent memory. But it feels like I've seen like minus 10 at least, or even about 13 at times. The problem is that what I say is cold doesn't compare to certain parts where, oh, if they get to whatever it is now, they'll be fine. Meanwhile, you know, it gets at this temperature in Britain, anything that is public transport shuts down. Because, despite how much money goes into it, for some reason, not built for dealing with cold weather. At least not snow. Because that's one common trait. That if there is snow, public transport in Britain can't handle it. And yet, because it happens so commonly in like other countries, I couldn't name which ones. Like, let's just... well, I'm guessing there just isn't. Careful, nature! Oh, make his impish. That hard. Apparently so. But not close enough. Like, adamant may be the one. Well, as I've said at least a few times. If it's impish, I am fine with that because the reason it's booting the highest stat. Well, this way I may not even get either of them. Because it's 22 past, it's 50 minutes left. And it's just getting ridiculous. I just need one with one of two natures. And I can temporarily leave. Oh god, not fucking quiet amongst the worst natures they could potentially have. Oh, yeah, roughly 8%. That's more common than a trappage, and yet I have found more trappage. And that didn't work, but no doubt, because of how cathartic it sounds, that one of the Pokemon that was knocked out because of it being too weak or was critted wouldn't surprise me if one of them was adamant nature. Or even impish. I don't know, I have not been counting, it's just a blur to me now. I'm not even bothering with nicknames anymore just to make it go faster. The fact that I can go through all of this and no shiny exists. Oh, and now my PC is saying that there's no warning. Just remember to put that in quotations. Always snow. I don't know how I can go through these guys so many times, but not one shiny will appear. I'm fine, fine. So, roughly based on that, it feels like we should have had it by now. And like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if we did, but it was one of the mons that was critted. Or just regularly knocked out. Because we will never know. That's the problem. We will never know if one of those had adamant nature. This is getting so frustrating. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh, why am I don't think there is any way to check in the database, or at least the code, just when it does this part, for it to say what nature's gonna have. The fuck? Another neutral nature! Is this game trying to tell me something? I should just say neutral face in all of this. Well, are you saying that because of how much we share our DNA with a banana? Yeah, it's happened again. If that was on the fucking trap bench, we would be set. But no. No, no. Like, at least at times we can find the sanctuary pretty early on. So, sometimes it's really quick. Oh, had right into text. Oh, that must be very interesting. Neutral again? The game's trying to tell me something. With how many neutrals there have been? What the fuck? Like, I know that neutrals in a way could be considered most common because 5 of them do the exact same fucking thing. That's just what neutral does. And debuffs the same one. What was I saying about neutral natures? Because I think on this way we may have gotten all 5 on Sanju's now. Which seems very much impossible, yet here we are. Oh god, no, not onto 13. If I had any will to live, by this point it is fucking gone. Because not only are we not going to be able to get a champion with a good ability rather than just one that's neutral, meaning that it's acceptable, we're not even going to find a Sandshrew with the correct 1 or 2. And even with this being speedo, it still feels worse than it would be if I was playing on an actual cartridge. And this is arguably worse than trying to soft reset for a shiny starter in most games, because only thing you're not moving about, you're just trying to skip through the stuff as much as possible. Around this, I'm having to actually run about and deal with other mons in the first place. Although then again, I don't think it's as bad as trying to shiny hunt in Gen 7. Well, starter shiny hunt in Gen 7. Regular shiny hunt, with all the different methods, is definitely easier. But trying to get shiny starter in Sun and Moon, it's so lengthy. I'm not saying it's impossible, just that you spend more time in cutscenes than you do when they actually shine or hunting. This game is really just taking the piss. Oh my fucking god. Do I try and continue until midnight if I seriously can't get one by 11? Yes, I know you're an hour ahead. Because I don't want to end the stream without one. How fucking dare you, game? How dare you decide to give me possibly the worst nature Sandshrew could ever fucking have? Oh. I really hate when it does that. Just decides to spin up the worst one possible. Gonna need the faithful I fucking can't even get anywhere close because I can get close. It's a problem. It's like if when we're seeing we're seeing past neutral natures because we only saved it for sharp inch because of who it is. I need it. I don't know what it is. My look feels like it changes day to day, honestly. It's definitely not in the case of I make my own look. That doesn't make sense. But then the game's just gonna pull a fast one and be like, now here's another modest one. Because this game, as much as I say it is my favorite Pokemon game, feels like to be funny. And not the good kind of funny. How could you tell? Is it raining again in Switzerland? I would not know. Well, actually, I would kind of know if it is raining, but it also said it's meant to snow. But then again, you don't hear the snow, and considering how my windows are, it's actually just blackouts. Ah. I mean, it depends on how much it's raining. If it's heavily raining, we're gonna complain. Because then it means, oh, that now we can't just go out in summer clothing. At least that's how I would take it. Because I can go out in summer clothing for most of the year until it comes to anywhere near December, and I guess tail end of February, and then it gets too cold. Jolly, 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 jolly. No, it's fucking neutral natured, you bastard. We already have one. Of literally the same fucking nature. Are you joking me? But actually, but now I'm gonna have to check which one is better. Attack is the same. Defense higher than, but then special attack's not worth it. So, okay, the one that we have is much better than the departments that we need in soft reset. That didn't fucking work, shouting jolly over and over again. Oh, fuck! I sped through too fast! No! 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 Ah. I feel like I needed to get some water before I did this. Well, we have no fucking idea if it was or was not. It could easily be modest. So that's one time that has happened, rather than at least 2 to 3 times it's happened. Because it was too weak, or the crit, so only one time can it be my fault. This one's gonna be island, and this one is going to be adamant. Although Nine looks so fucking stupid. What, we're not trying to go for Jolly on a fucking sanctuary. Are you insane? No Jolly sanctuary. If they made this so that it was faster, it'd be great. You know, have up to 500 BST and make it so that it's got like, what about 90? Actually, well, no. We already had that once, and it was a fucking mental breakdown. Just if it could just be boosted to like 100 and 105, no 105, 115. 115 speed to have up to 500 BST, that'd be funny. I didn't see reverse psychology. I don't know, neutral faced. No, it says fucking brave. Okay, that's contradictory. Brave nature. But also says quick to flee? That is not the definition of brave. So I don't know how it can have that nature. Or to be just determined. It's quick to flee. And that's just called being a pussy. Especially if it's against other sand shrew. Definitely in piss nature. Okay, now I really do feel like we've had every single neutral nature on Sandshrew to ever exist. Because I know we've had Bashful. We've had... Oh god, what are the other three? I can't remember the other three neutral natures. I'm gonna have to actually look them up. Bashful is definitely one. Okay, we definitely had Hardy. Definitely, yeah, we've had all... Quirky, bashful, serious, docile, hardy. Feels like we've had all of them. If you're talking about the jump scare, yeah, because I wasn't expecting it. I was too focused on looking at the names of the neutral natures. Like, I wouldn't have to really do this in Gens 1 or 2. Because they didn't exist. Natures did not exist. Oh, there is that. It's just Gen 3 onwards I have to do this. Because they generally play Gen 1 and 2 arguably the least. Especially Gen 1, I have rarely ever played that. Adamant nature. No, it's fucking 80 instead. Because that's exactly what I fucking need. Is it really this hard just to get adamant or even impish? I thought by now impish would have existed. Yes, new. But new does not automatically mean good. Roughly half an hour fucking left. And I feel like it was only kind of good at the stream was only good at the start against the gym leader because I didn't expect it to be that annoying. After that, I feel like it's gone a bit downhill because trying to get 2 Mons with good enough natures. Oh my. Well, there's an example of the crit that I can't do anything about. Because this game likes to be cruel. And we still have no idea if that was even admin or not. Could I do anything? No, because the crit might as well be fucking random. Can I just go into the timeline, or even alternative world, where I found an animate nature, shiny Sandshrew, immediately? That has to exist. If there are no possibilities. God, how many... God, imagine how long this would be if I was trying to shiny hunt it. What, like, without even trying to get good nature. That would be like me needing to daily stream it. Like, not even weekly stream it. Oh, fuck off. Well, this is going to be interesting. Because of something that must have missed that many fucking times. Because oh god, the capture. No, it was not. It was that's it being gentle. And there also happened to be one low in the fucking defensive stat. Oh. Oh, impish nature, impish nature, impish, 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 impish. No, it's fucking quiet. It'd be great if I could slap that onto a fucking slow, bro. It's great to find a Sandshrew off the start. Because at least then I can get the thing over and done with. But then having this part where it just wants to take fucking forever. And before I find a shiny Maractus, I'm calling it now. I will somehow find one. I wonder, I've not actually checked the shiny from Maractus. So based on that, I kinda hope all the shinies on this route are actually good ones to hunt for. Because Sandile, yes. Sandshrew, yes. Trapinch, I actually don't know. Darumaka, oh god, I don't know. Yeah, okay, I said it was good. More like 2 of them are. And then the rest I've got no clue. %15% chance my fucking ass. Said to be higher than 3 of the Pokemon that I feel like I encounter more commonly. Okay, the Rebel definitely not common, but I've been definitely encountered Maractus and Sigilif more than the Sandshrew. Is this the longest I've genuinely gone without a Sandshrew? Because oh my god, does it fucking feel like it. Game, stop being ridiculous. Just give me Sandshrew. One of Impish nature. Not more Sigilifs. Instead you're just gonna throw me a Trapinch? Oh, that doesn't help me in the slightest. Motherfuckers. I am not relaxed in any way. Despite being in a comfortable position, kinda. It does not. I'm not comfortable. Oh, but I find a trap inch again. Oh, but is it gonna be? It's a not similar setup to how it was right at the fucking start. And I don't know what that means. Because I can't even say it right now. Exatai. That, oh god, you bugger. I'm going to find a shiny Maractus before I find an adamant or impish natured Sandshrew. This is getting out of hand. I can't even finish that quote because this isn't double barrels. This is just absurd. I was able to fucking get, despite how long it took, I was able to get adamant natured Drillbur in a quicker time than this. Despite the circumstances of it being only in dust clouds. And there being a chance there's no Pokemon at all. Well, I guess it's balanced out by the fact that it's 15% here. Oh, there's a Sandshrew. Where have you been hiding? Okay, now you said 66, I'm gonna fucking curse it. I don't know how to feel about that. I've had that before, and I don't like that. It's the wrong... New. But new does not always mean good automatically. Just don't want it to spot. Oh my god. No, I didn't want to do that at all. Got too carried away with the speed up and just lost track. Go take. Well, there's a few of them have said that. How the fuck have I... Like, this is why I do the breeding strategy, because it's a lot faster than this. At least, in my case, it feels like it. How many times am I going to get Rationage on a Trapinch? I swear it is 3 fucking times. I've had it. Obviously not in a row, and I keep on saying obviously. I mean, you understand that. I don't think anyone wants a fucking ration-natured Flygon ever. I'm being serious when I say that if it was up to me in my own time, I would try and set up a breeding strategy, because I may have to start from like level 1. The reason I can get the nature that I want quicker. It's brave again! if it was not taking the piss before, it definitely is now. How? I know it's essentially random chance and percentages are not always accurate, but that is still ridiculous of how one can appear so much, and the ones that you want don't even happen. Two. One of two. And it's not fucking bashful, you pleb. 0.5%. It's still more common than a shiny. I mean, especially in this game, it's definitely more common. I don't know what the fuck I have to do to make it so that I can actually get one. But won't surprise me. You're gonna bring up again that one of the ones that has fainted once by my own stupidity of just deciding to hold down speed up the other times for Chris. If one of them was fucking adamant or impish. Is it? If it's somehow 800, it should not. It does not feel like 800, even with speed up. That seems naughty. Definitely does seem new. But I'm not wanting that either because that's a defensive one. Yes, it's not the lowest one. But are you really wanting to lower a defensive stat? Because I'm pretty sure, like, for competitive, they often do not do that. Unless they know it's going to get one shot. But because of it being Sand Slash. I think they would mostly do it for something like Weavile, where they would either have Adamant as the main one, or one that just loads any defensive stat because they know it's fragile. But sounds like, yeah, no, that doesn't work. That mold does not work. In before, this Trappings has adamant nature. No, it's relaxed again. Not again, but you know what I mean. Oh. This might as well be a fucking shiny hunting stream. Because of how unlikely it is to even find one. And it's getting close to the timer. Oh, in my location, 11 PM. Oh. I don't want to fucking end it with nothing. But I'm also not wanting to go to 1 AM. Because then it will literally just be me. Going on for hours and hours and... Oh, come on! How many times is that now that we've had fucking Jolly for the wrong one? Just put it on the other one, you plebs. Is Adamant or even Impish that hard to fucking get? Like, what do I have to do for it to be granted to me? Because I'm not going to be on the begging side. Because reverse psychology feels like it does not work. And that's why I'm still not going to fucking get one despite how close it is to fainting. Holy fucking shit. I guess then that means it does not have great defense, so maybe it's adamant, I don't know. Oh, of course. Can it just be first encounter shiny? Nope, that was much too helpful. Oh wait, is it Exodia? Concerning Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like the 5 cards of Exodia. There's the stupid rule of if you somehow get all 5, you automatically win. I forgot what it's entirely called, but I know it's like Exodia. Lonely, I've had this before. Wait, hang on a minute. I just realised that 60. Wait, hang on a minute. That seriously, hang on. What? Is it not there? Why would be there? Yeah. My ID number has 69 in it. And is also quite close to 420. That made me funny. That doesn't have this situation of having the worst luck and manageable. Like, can you experience worse luck than what I am dealing with right now? Legend, this is with speed up. Imagine how slow this would have been without speed up. But this is what happens when I don't hack in Adamant Natured Sandshrew. Could I off screen? Yes. Will I? No. Because I only had to do some cheating to even get a Palpito to this stage in the first place. I'm not wanting to resort to action replay. Yes, I know. Great if I didn't. Well, what can I do without false swipe? Hope and pray. uh... I don't know how you're again saying that my name is suspicious. Calm, nature! Calm! Fucking calm! Oh, you motherfuckers. Nope. Ain't that. Like, just 2 out of fucking 25. Is that so difficult to ask for? Because one or the other I will be fine with. Because then I can just end this abject misery. But I can't even get that because I can't even find the fucking Sandshrew. Or when I can. Hey, Ricky, I didn't know you were rejoining. I don't know where you're getting the sperm one from. Unless. Because there's not even a Dynamo's closer to it. Unless you mean the name. But Spermazoid has nothing to do with sperm, it just happens to feature the name. But I swear we looked it up beforehand, Spermazoid means nothing. Yeah, but what can you even relate Zoid to? Zoid. What does... Really, are you gonna somehow say that relates to something awful? I'm pretty sure it does not. Apart from it... Oh. Apparently it is. But then also it could relate to... an anime series. Is it actually? Well, actually no, video game. Zoid, the battle begins. Yeah, that was definitely the intention. Well, we were kind of having a relation when it was a tempo, when it was pure war. And spermazoid, as just the word itself, is not an actual word, I swear? Unless I'm misremembering a lot of shit. Because it's me. Sometimes I just do that. None of the natures are fucking ones. Not happening. And of course, the person who mentioned it before of how this could be unnecessary. Because this was happening when he was there. Concerning the fucking railroad, which was eventually found. Oh, what the fuck? If that was an elimination one, that's gonna piss me off. Again and again and again, because what the fuck am I entirely meant to do if it randomly just one-shots it? When all of the other times, it doesn't do that. And that wasn't even a fucking crit. Unless it's supposed to just be like, see if I can catch it with a great ball. I'm pretty sure they were playing Mord Howl. Oh, we found another fucking quick claw. There's that. I don't know if we're gonna need any more than one though. I feel like we won't. So... I might as well not take the risk and just take the item. Yeah, and yet somehow we have. One with the not so good nature, I want the second quick one in case we absolutely needed it. I don't know if we will or will not, that's just... It's almost 11 PM. Feel like I want to go an extra half hour. If it cannot be found within that extra half hour, then it has been a failure. I don't want to go to fucking midnight. That's for Saturdays. Actually, I will have to try the thing. See if I can just catch it without damaging it. Nope, I can't. I actually do have to damage it. Okay. If I had quick balls right now, this would be swell. Because it's like 5 times. So almost all the time, just go. No, it's fucking... Yeah, we're fucking saying now if he's just gonna add me the fucking neutral once. Again and again and again and again. If it is actually that low at this rate, this is just absurdly unlucky. Because no shinies appeared at all fucking anywhere. Yeah, but that's... Okay, that's only if we actually find one. I'm only going to be doing that if it's ever found. If it's not found, then it's not worth it because there's no reward. Although, would we even need to speed it up? Oh, actually no, because of how long it is, I'm guessing it would be, but then it would be a fucking blur. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ. I generally can't remember if the original one was... Can't remember if any of that was sped up trying to find the looking or not. Because this one obviously is, so... But I still feel like... Well, actually, when I get into... If we do find one this stream, I would have to check to see what it looks like at 8 times speed. I wouldn't mind the shiny as of right now. Because at least then that is something. We haven't even gotten that. Nope. I really do not like it when the mon I want is not even the most common thing. Instead, it's the two that are close to being like, well, one that is quite literally the most uncommon thing here, and one that might as well be because somehow I've encountered it less than the fucking Maracti and the Sigilifts. It's just impossible. Oh no. Like, in the time that it's taken me to do this, you could complete a run of Pokemon Red. I am not joking at that point. Oh my fucking god, we managed to actually find a Sandshrew. That felt impossible. Just 10%. It would look extremely convenient if this actually was eliminated, especially for the time lapse that happens to slow down here. If I had loads of money, I would not care about breaking something in my room right now. For how long this has fucking gone on for, and there is no resolution. Wait, hang on, I just realized something. We can get the Eviolite now. I just realized that I've seen enough Pokemon to actually get the Eviolite, so yes. Once we find the fucking correct Sandshrew, Eviolite time. Unfortunately, it's not going to be able to use it for long, because then it'll be evolved. Within, like, 2 levels. Oh, there's a trap-inch in before its fucking modest nature. Like a bastard. Oh, it's neutral natured as well. Okay, now you said you're talking. I'm thinking of the song. I can't remember the lyrics to it. I just. Pretty sure it's. Like, Mickey. Wrong fucking nature. Oh, it says why. I just don't know why. The only person I can blame is myself for all of this abject misery. Like, I have no one else to blame. I was the one that said that I wasn't good enough. That, well, I can get something better than neutral natured Sandshrew. Said, adamant and impish at this rate, not possible. Because instead, neutral natured is my favourite thing. One of the most common things I've seen, I must say. Yes, increases that specific stat by more instead of it being lowered, especially helpful if it's an attacking stat, meaning that I can do more damage rather than being stuck with like a modest natured one, and then I would just be in the shitter. Because, especially if you have booze, it could be the difference between 1-shot or 2-shot. 1-shot, you know, no problems. 2-shot means you could easily be 1-shot yourself. Yes, damage ranges may be a thing. Well, if you mean grinding for levels, that was a necessity to even beat the 3rd gym in the first place. For the nature, yes, could have, but I always end up feeling like, by the time I've done it, I might as well stick with it. I don't know when I started doing the thing of preferring neutral or a good nature. Because I guess in beforehand it was like I had the time to do it, and now it's just like I want the best one I could potentially get. Yes, it should not take this long. The problem is that there are days when my luck is so shit, it's unbearable. Do we eventually just... You'd be fucking surprised I didn't find one with finding that Drobo that was eventually adamant natured. So, at one point, do we just give up and stick with a neutral one if we ever find one? Unless we already fucking have one. I can't remember if this one is one or not. No, it's not. At what point do we just give up and say, just go with neutral natured, we're not going to be finding one anytime soon? Because at some point I may have to just give in. I'm not ending it right here. We don't even have a fucking neutral natured one because all of the ones I did have was reset it over. I'm not just gonna give up. It's main all part of my team. The well, not MVP, but mascot. Do not try and say all of Black and White 2 is easy, especially if you try and compare it to X and Y. Well, did you ever beat challenge mode? And I am quite literally saying mascot, because last time I checked, Pokedex wise, Sandshrews or Sandslash are the first pure ground types. I mean, you can say that what you want, in a way it is, but the reward's too good to just stop now. Well, I mean, Howie, you say that there is an actual way to do it. I've forgotten how you could set it up exactly, but I'm pretty sure you can actually set up trades. Well, I can't even really set it up the way you'd think because now that's also relaxed as well, and I'm pretty sure. Is it gonna be? I already have one soft sand. Am I really gonna be needing another fucking soft sand? Another one. I may need one because I can't even remember. Can I just get one normally? Or is it only accessible via this absurd method? Oh, it's in Desert Resort, literally right where I am. You can straight up get one. Okay. So, do we keep it or not? Just, well, keep the item, not the mon. Because I'm gonna have to do the thing of keeping the Mega Yamaha. This right. Well, I'm pretty sure this is... Unless I look elsewhere for where. I don't know if one can appear elsewhere. It's just that this is the earliest place it can be obtained. Oh. Literally the only other place I can get a Trapinch is in Reversal Mountain. And that is quite a bit away. I'm not joking about that. Which means this is the earliest we can get it, and pretty much we're fucked in terms of getting a bear Trapinch. So I guess we're gonna have to remove 3 and then have to do a thing of if one is neutral natured, have that in storage. Because at some point it's gonna have to very much be like we just have to deal with it. I mean, no, this is exactly as to why my runs are so long. Because I spend so much of my time trying to get one that is with a good nature. Fuck. I must immediately forget that this breather that just wants to bow you every single time you go to this place. So what do we do? Have it so that there is no reward by the time it reaches 11:30 in Britain? Or get one that is neutral nature, just say fuck it. Deal with that. Because I don't know which one is better. Either not having any reward at the end of the stream, or having one that is essentially second best. Because of this way, we're not getting the right one. Okay, so once it hits half 11, find one that's neutral and then just be like, yep, we can't go any further if we even fucking try. It's gonna be pain. Even if it already is fucking pain. About 10 minutes to fucking go. Okay, we're gonna go back to speed up as well to try and get as much as possible. Like, I tried so much. Well, it was a combination of the game, well, actually, it was mostly the game wanting to screw me over. Because at least one of the mons I fainted could have easily been adamant natured, and it just was not. Oh, that's not fun, is it? Okay, well, pretty sure that's still not helpful for trap inch at all. I actually don't know what the stat is for that. Okay, it's an A. So it pretty much would not matter, but then at the same time, it's a stat that would be semi-necessary. So I'm gonna have to know and I'd rather have neutral, honestly. This self-inflicting pain. Don't trust it. All of this effort for something that's not even gonna fucking happen. I ain't getting it. Not when it's my own again! Could I just get the fucking reverse of that? If I got the fucking reverse, I would be fine. Oh, come the. I'm gonna wear this fucking beeper out, aren't I? I've already worn out the 8 buttons on what? I'm not going to be saying that this is the worst form of torture, but this is like the worst form of torture for me. Just being unable to get the right one and wasting way too much of my life trying to find it. Ain't happening. Well, maybe because it's this small bit of optimism, hoping that I can fucking get it. Because I've had to get it before, so it's like, using that logic, surely I will be able to get it again, because I eventually got it on Droba. Eventually got adamant on that. Yes, it will be. Because then I won't have my internal self complaining that the nature is shit. Because beforehand, well, before Hard Gold Soul Silver, yes, because if the damage is enough, which it usually would be, because it could easily be difference between 1-shot and 2-shot. Fucking god, yes, fucking goddamn it. Holy fucking shit. Oh, just 4 minutes fucking spare. All of it was entirely worth it. All of that pain so far. Actually, no, it fucking was not. That was too much. Self-inflicted pain. So, you had no faith in me, but just because you supposedly beat this game as an 8-year-old, even though this game came out in 2012, meaning that I had to be born in like maybe late 2002 or some shit. Or even later than that, actually. This game didn't fucking know. This was 2012. 2012. I would know that because it was the last mainline series Pokemon game to come out for the DS. And then they swapped to the 3DS in 2013 because 3DS May came out in 2011. But there was no mainline game for it then because it was better to put it on DS. Clearly, it was evident. But we may not have had one. A Trapinch. But the mascot is going to have to be renamed to carry on the legacy. Unless, but boy, you're thinking of Planner. Unless I'm thinking of Japan, where that came out then. Well, I don't have that on my team, so it's not like I was going to. Unless you mean back in Platinum when I was. I don't, actually, even then I wasn't going for Steelix. So, two things. One, name rare time, and also Eviolite time. Yeah, but I'm not using all of the ground types. Otherwise, I would have called that Sandile numerous fucking times. Oh, wait, is it directly the first one? And now to look up where the Violet is. Because I can now get one. In the tunnel thing. It may be like... It says Castelli City. Oh god, that's not helpful. Where does it say it is? No, in the center. I did the string connected to it. Scientists on first floor. Okay, it's to Northeastern building. Which means this one. Da, da. Oh, wait, is this one just fucking first floor? God, nope. I think it's directly this guy. For the time being, it is best to use a rock climber. And then slap the EXP share on Mega Yama. It may take it forever. You could say it's worth it, but I still like the team. I still like how display being all one type. Completely different colours going on. Because we have very much light form of yellow. Oh, great, it's not even going to show. Definitely a form of yellow, some shade of it. Mostly blue, as well as grey and blue, and then bright pink. Because I feel like in all of the types I've used, there is at least colour variety. At least it seems like there is. I may look back on some of them, unless it's psychic, where it felt like a lot of them were pink. Yes, I know psychic type is pink, but it seemed like none of all of them were fucking pink in some way. Apart from Starmie? Starmie would seem like the only one that wasn't pink. And maybe Zartu, but all the rest, abso-fucking-lutely. So, you still there, Howie? We're gonna need to end this. The fact that it says almost 7 hours and only 3 gyms, and I have a lot of grinding to do next week. Well, that's next week because Saturday, second parter to Hollow Warrior cosplay run that went really smoothly into ONS existed. Because that was no first try victory. Second time, no, we don't know. I mean, there's that. And then we also have Borp deciding to criticize me, saying none of this is worth it. Well, just because he beat the game's a kid, I mean, I'm still gonna say, for my slight OCD, that I would prefer it if they had at least neutral or good nature. I am not wanting to deal with a Nidoking that has modest nature. Maybe you are wanting to pull that torment, but I am not. Unless it is a shiny. But then that makes it completely null and void. No, I have done Nuzlocke in the past, it's just that they don't often go well because crits are bullshit. But I've mostly done Emerald ones, even if I go through the same method of going with Mudkip and slightly over leveling the Marstorm to have it not faint in the Fire type gym, and then I can just sweep the rest of the game. But I haven't exactly done one commonly. Not to say I won't be object to it, just that not yet. Although there may be one in like Hard Gold or Silver, despite how painful that was. But that won't be Lucky Egg hunting, that will just be different. But that's way in the future. As of right now, yeah, there's not much. Not much left to mention, apart from like 2 weeks' time, roughly. Dark Souls 3 Casual Run Part 2! By then it will actually be a series, instead of just being that one-off. Seriously. Ciao for now.